A critical battle is brewing over food assistance for millions of Americans. President Trump is now asking the court for clarification on how to legally fund SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, after a judge's order, a move that could significantly impact the lives of vulnerable families. Why does this matter? Because approximately 42 million Americans were at risk of losing their food benefits starting Saturday. The situation is further complicated by the uncertainty of whether the judge's ruling, issued on Friday, could be implemented quickly enough to prevent disruptions in payments. Judge John James McConnell Jr. made a crucial decision on Friday, mandating that the administration continue funding SNAP. He also requested a progress report by Monday. The judge highlighted the potential for irreparable harm if funding for food assistance was altered, emphasizing the anxiety it was causing. Trump's stance, expressed on Truth Social, is that he doesn't want Americans to go hungry due to the government shutdown. He stated that he would be honored to provide funding if the court provided the necessary legal direction, mirroring his actions with military and law enforcement pay. On the other hand, Diane Yentel, president of the National Council of Nonprofits, which joined the lawsuit, stated that the ruling would allow families to continue putting food on the table and prevent food banks from facing an impossible burden. Adding to the complexity, Massachusetts District Judge Indira Talwani also ordered the administration to provide at least reduced SNAP benefits for November and to report back with a plan by Monday. This highlights a legal tug-of-war, with multiple courts weighing in on the issue. But here's where it gets controversial. Both lawsuits claim the Trump administration is withholding up to $6 billion in emergency funds intended for SNAP benefits. The administration's argument is that these funds might be needed for a natural disaster or other emergency. However, Judge McConnell rejected this argument, stating that the priority should be providing funds to those in immediate need. He underscored that the need to feed millions outweighed the agency's concerns about using contingency funds. And this is the part most people miss. Even if the White House complies with the court's rulings, recipients might not receive their benefits by Saturday. This is because states were previously instructed not to prepare for November benefits and would need time to catch up. Lauren Bauer, a Brookings Fellow, confirmed that delays were unequivocally expected. Democrats have accused the Trump administration of weaponizing hunger, pointing fingers at Republicans for the expiring SNAP benefits. Food banks have already seen an increase in demand as families prepared for potential benefit freezes. This situation raises several questions. Do you believe the administration's concerns about emergency funds are valid, or should the priority always be providing food assistance? How do you think this situation will affect the millions who rely on SNAP? Share your thoughts in the comments below.